The Middle Eastern world is such a bastion of freedom of speech and freedom of expression. And human rights, you know, the Middle Eastern nations they're huge on human rights. They have a massive fucking hard-on for basic human rights. UK mum facing jail in Dubai after calling ex-husband's new wife a horse. So obviously there's been a little bit of a disagreement in this apparent love triangle that could possibly have happened, and the ex has thrown some shade at the new girlfriend. That's common. So common. My ex-girlfriend did it with Sue, and it's a staple of women to throw shade at the new bitch. That's just common as fuck. But apparently in Dubai it can land you in prison. Lale Sharavesh says she is terrified and can't sleep or eat after being accused of a cybercrime in the UAE. And there's a picture of her there with her daughter. A British mum could be jailed in Dubai after she called her ex-husband's new wife a horse on Facebook 3 years ago. So it's been retroactively applied then. That's fantastic. Lala Sharavesh and her 14-year-old daughter Paris were both arrested at the airport when they arrived in the United Arab Emirates city last month. So basically, they were waiting. That obviously flagged up on the computer as soon as they landed in the country. Fuck me, do you see when you hear some of the horror stories? There was a guy that see, because they are fucking nuclear on drugs. You know, they're probably just as bad as the Philippines. A guy ate a bagel and had some poppy seeds in his shirt pocket, obviously because when he was eating the bagel that they fell in. And he got fucking arrested. He got fucking arrested for that because of the poppy seeds, the heroin poppy, etc. He got fucking arrested. Miss Sharavesh was visiting Dubai to pay respects to her former husband, the father of her child, after he'd just died of a heart attack, according to a human rights group that is representing the mother. So she was there for the funeral. She wasn't even there to fucking be shit or anything like that. She was letting her daughter say goodbye to her dad. It's quite respectful, even though there was obviously a little bit of hatred between the mother and the father. Like, she still let the daughter come to attend her father's funeral. That's noble. That's a good thing. Most well, not most, sorry, but there's a lot of women out there who wouldn't do that. The 55-year-old has been accused of breaking a cybercrime law back in 2016. The Detained in Dubai group said in a statement released on Sunday. You know, that is how bad Dubai is, that they actually have activist groups literally called Detained in Dubai, because that's how bad it is. See the amount of people that just get carted away from the fucking airport and taken to prison over bullshit like this. Like, it's common as fuck. I have no idea why people go to Dubai. I have no idea. It's the same as like people that want to go to fucking North Korea. Why would you want to do that? Why would you do that to yourself? If found guilty, she could face 2 years in prison and a £50,000 fine. Police freed Miss Sharavesh on bail with her daughter. The mother put Paris unaccompanied on a flight back to the UK while she checked into a hotel in Dubai to await trial. That's good. That was wise. Get your daughter the fuck out of there. That was wise. That was smart. Well done. The mother is not allowed to leave the city. Her next court appearance is on Thursday. I am terrified. I can't sleep or eat. Understandable, because Dubai is a fucked up place. Said Miss Sharavesh, who was born in Iran but moved to the UK as a child and holds a British passport. She lives in Richmond, southwest London. The UK probably won't even do anything to try and get her the fuck out. I've got hiccups now. There's so much authoritarianism in this that it gave me hiccups. I've gone down 2 dress sizes because of the stress, she said in comments provided by the head of Detained in Dubai who spoke to her. And my daughter cries herself to sleep every night. We are so close, especially since her father left us and we only have each other. It breaks my heart to be kept apart from her. Isn't it so fantastic that a child is suffering without her mother? And she might go even longer without her mother, because Dubai probably will throw her in jail over this, because it's a fucked up place. All because she made fun of someone online. It wasn't even a government official, you know, it wasn't someone important. It was just our man's new woman. She called her a horse 3 years ago. And now a child is suffering because of it. Isn't Dubai a lovely place? You see, this is the thing I don't get. You see pictures of Dubai and it looks like some futuristic fucking future tech, you know, fucking paradise. Great big buildings and all the shining lights and all of this really expensive stuff, but it is one of the most backwards places on earth. Like, some of the laws they have are so stupid. So stupid, like fucking holding hands in public. You know, there's people being arrested for that. Like, I think a guy gave his wife a peck on the cheek in public and they got fucking arrested. Well, in fact, no, sorry, it was the husband get detained and then released. The wife get kept in, though. Because women are second-class citizens. Rada Sterling, chief executive of the campaign group, said Paris was writing to Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of... Fucking hell, I did that quite well there, didn't I? The ruler of Dubai and Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates, to appeal for her mother's release. I also call on Sheikh Mohammed to ensure Lale is swiftly reunited with her daughter in London and to review the content and application of the UAE's cybercrime laws, Ms Sterling said. Seems like if someone caused offence online, they get arrested for it. There's another country that is following similar methods. I wonder what country that is. I also call on Lale's MP Zach Goldsmith and Foreign Secretary Jeremy Hunt to enter into diplomatic discussions with the UAE to ensure Lale's safe return. Zach Goldsmith, hold on, let me just bust out the twattles and I'll see who that is. Zach Goldsmith. Zach Goldsmith, who is he? He is... What party's he with? Where is he? Go on, where is he? Conservatives. It's okay, so maybe she has a chance. Maybe she has a chance if it's the Conservatives. It all depends on... I've noticed whether or not a person is Leave or Remain kind of factors into a lot of their other political opinions, but we'll just need to wait and see. If it was Labour or the SNP, you would have been fucked. They would not have helped you at all. When it comes to people getting arrested for causing offence online, they fucking love it. They fucking love it. So if it was them, you would have been fucked. The mother's problem dates back to 2016. While living in London, she saw photographs on Facebook that revealed her ex-husband, a Portuguese man called Pedro, had remarried in Dubai. His new wife was a Tunisian woman. Miss Sharavesh, who works at a homeless shelter, said she was upset. Wow, she works at a homeless shelter. What a truly awful person. Said she was upset and wrote on Facebook in Farsi, Kakbar Sari Basura, Lana Beto Mano, Veo Calde, Barrier, and Aspa. Okay. I hope you go under the ground, you idiot. Damn you. You left me for this horse. I like this woman. I'm sorry. I like her. Right? I mean, she was at a homeless shelter and all that stuff. She's doing everything she can to take care of her daughter. She did the very noble thing of getting her daughter the fuck out. Like, I can't leave. Her daughter could have stayed with her, and obviously her daughter would have been, being there would have been a nice comfort for this horrible time, but she did the noble thing and got her daughter the fuck out. And all she did was fucking call her man's new woman a horse. Like, fuck me. Fuck me. The suffering that is being inflicted on this woman over a fucking jab like that, it's fucking basic bitch stuff as well. She called her a horse. She said she made a second post that read, Bayek Horsa Rusi Cardi Arma, you married a horse, you idiot. The new wife complained to the Dubai police, which appears to have prompted the arrest of Miss Sharavesh almost 3 years after writing the posts, according to Detained in Dubai. Explaining why she took to Facebook, Miss Sharavesh, she doesn't need to explain, I know why. Women just always have mean things to say about the new woman. She doesn't need to fucking explain that. That's normal. Explaining why she took to Facebook, Miss Sharavesh said, I reacted badly, I lashed out and wrote 2 unpleasant comments about his new wife on his Facebook page. I know I shouldn't have. I should have behaved better, but I felt angry, betrayed, and hurt. You don't need to fucking apologise or explain yourself. Like, calm the fuck down. You owe no fucking explanation to anyone. You called someone a horse. Right, you don't owe anybody a fucking explanation for that. After 18 years of marriage, such a small amount of time apart, he was getting married so quickly, he didn't even have enough respect for me to tell me in advance. Miss Sharavesh and Pedro had spent only 8 months living together in Dubai where he worked. She moved back to the UK with her daughter. He had said he would follow her, but that had never happened and their marriage broke up, the campaign group said. Don't worry, darling, I'm right behind you. I'm right behind you, darling, don't you worry. And then shortly afterwards, he gets married to a horse. Apparently, I think we all know what happened there. The mother said she flew to Dubai with Paris on 10th of March after they learnt of her ex-husband's death at the age of 51. Paris wanted to say goodbye to her father. She said, "We flew to Dubai, where they were intending to stay for just 5 days, and were arrested immediately upon entry because Pedro's new wife had reported my old Facebook post to the police." She said the police had wanted to take her straight to prison, but decided against it because she was with her daughter. Fucking hell, man. Jesus Christ. Man, fuck Dubai. Fuck Dubai. I will never fucking go to Dubai. Fuck that shit. I have been to court once, but I was not allowed to defend myself. She said, "I am due in court again on Thursday the 11th of April and face a fine I can never pay, plus jail." Dubai is such a fucking authoritarian place. It's so fucking authoritarian. You don't even have the right to a fucking fair trial. Miss Sharavesh added, "I have lost everything because of this. I have no money left after paying to stay in a hotel here for over a month. I have lost my job and I'm unable to pay for rent on the flat I live in with Paris. Because of this, we are about to lose the flat. All of that is less important than being separated from my daughter, and that's all I want now, just to be back with her." That's fucking horrendous, man. That is fucking horrible. All of this. So really, let's do a wee tally, right? She's been arrested, faces prison, £50,000 fine, 2 years in jail. The cops wanted to take her to prison right away. She's been stuck in Dubai, paying for a fucking hotel the entire time she's been away with her daughter. She's now going to her now this 14-year-old child who's had nothing to fucking do with this is going to lose her home. On top of being away from her mother for a prolonged period of time, her mother most likely is going to go to jail because she will not get a fair trial because it's Dubai. Right, so this woman is pretty much going to lose everything because she's called someone a horse online. And this is Dubai, and this is the type of... We pass the same laws. We currently have the same laws. Like, see the act I was convicted under? Grossly offensive. It's total subjectivity. The cops could easily decide that calling someone a horse is grossly offensive. And a person here in the UK could have that done to them. "Oh, well, it's not happening. Stuff like that isn't happening. It's not happening." Yeah, not yet. It can. That law makes it possible. And do you really trust the government to, do you really trust that law being there, and you think the government in the future is never ever going to use it for something shitty or shady? They've already started now. They did it with me. They did it with Chelsea Russell. They're just doing it with the things involved in racism and all that type of stuff because it's a safe bet, because the public won't kick off so much about it. Do you really think that it's going to stop at racism? Pretty soon, what if it came to the stage where they said, "Oh, saying fuck the Tories is grossly offensive and you can be arrested and prosecuted for that"? You fucking care then. But by the time it gets to that fucking point, it will be too late. Dubai is somewhere that we could very well end up being like this. That's why I don't want these laws. Look at the suffering that's been inflicted on this woman because of laws like this. Right, that's why I want them gone. This is why I want them gone, because it could take, maybe it'll take 10 years, maybe it'll take 20 years. But after that period of time, stuff like this will be happening in the UK. That's why I don't want these laws. A Foreign Office spokesman said, "Our staff are supporting a British woman and her family following her detention in the UAE. We're in contact with the UAE authorities regarding her case. It was not immediately possible to obtain a comment from the authorities in Dubai or the wider UAE. Well, it's because they're in the wrong. It's because they're in the wrong, and they're scummy bastards. They're scummy authoritarian fucks, inflicting fucking suffering on a woman and an innocent 14-year-old child because she called someone a horse. Just don't go to Dubai. Just never ever go to Dubai. You should never have any reason to go to Dubai. It is a horrible, fucked up, backwards place, and it's one of the most authoritarian places on earth. Just don't go to Dubai.